Good morning. Sawadee Krap. Welcome to Thailand. And I'm currently staying in, I don't want to get too wet, Hua Hin, which is 3 hours from Bangkok on the mainland. And I will be going to Koh Samui next month. And that will all be about the White Lotus, and it's filmed at the Four Seasons. I'll be returning there as well, doing wellness. But I have to tell you, let's talk about wellness and gut health. And this YouTube video is about gut health. I want to give you a history of what's been happening through my menopause, and it's been hell. Last year's been hell for me health-wise. I got an infection in the body thanks to sewage leakage in Italy. Imagine sleeping next to a poo pipe. Didn't know about it, and it was leaking into my brain. And then I had got kicked in the leg in a Muay Thai boxing, which really terrible on my knee. Twisted your knee's connected to your hip, of course. So that was really painful. And then I ended up getting dengue fever, which, it can kill you. I got it very bad. And after the sewage infection, I got a massive growth on my tongue that I chose to ignore. And then I got it cut out in Italy because I couldn't hardly speak. It was that big. And a massive cut out of my tongue. And I was very worried. And then just all year feeling exhausted, no energy. And I kept looking at my stomach and I thought, what the heck is going on with my stomach? And it always felt very hard and bloated. And pretty much had that for a year. And it's important that you move and you walk, and that's why I'm down here, in Thailand, because it gets hot. You can become very lazy and not move. And Hua Hin is a lot of retiree people. Very different to Koh Samui. And so all this stuff with my gut health affected my energy. Hear that? Horrific cough, irritability. And I forgot water. Shoot. This is all about the treatment I had. I'm detoxing as we speak. And hardly sleeping. Until I hit Hua Hin, I couldn't hardly walk. My back was aching. My hip was twisted. But people, it wasn't my back at all. I went and saw a great lady in Hua Hin. I'm going to put the links into these amazing angels. And she looked at me. She looked at my stomach. She goes, oh my goodness, your gut health is terrible. And when your gut is bloated, lots of air in, and unhealthy, it brings tension in the pelvic area and in your back. So you think you've got a back problem. It's nothing to do with your back. It's to do with your gut and what's happening in there. So basically a lot of air. I've had a health check, high cholesterol, but I'm through menopause. There's so much hormonal changing, so I'm not really worried about the high cholesterol because that can be overcome with diet. But it is, look, as women going through menopause, the hormonal change is on steroids. It's unbelievable. The mood swings, the stiffness, and the lack of sleep. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur, my own boss. So, like, I was up for 2 hours during the night. Didn't matter, could sleep in. But what about if you have to go to work? You don't have those options. So, imagine having 50 herbs on your stomach, salt, coconut oil, Thai alcohol, and this mud on you as a infiltration to detox the gut. And I tell you, they measured me and I lost 3 inches after it. And then the end of the treatment was in a sauna. I've done a YouTube video on it and the link's below. It's all linked. So definitely watch it. It's an incredible experience. I mean, I have reviewed so many wellnesses around the world. 5-star, from Asia, Sri Lanka, Australia, all around the world. I have never had this experience. I highly recommend it. And again, watch the video. It was incredible. The whole mental health, the feng shui, the detoxification, the beautiful harmony of Annie and Panida just working on me, their commitment. You know, it was Annie who's been working on me, who has given me so much more energy. They're both in Hua Hin. I'll put the link below. Book them in. Don't be a victim of your own self, especially my generation. Oh, it'll be okay, I'll just soldier on. You don't need to soldier on, especially during menopause. And gut health is so important. Now they've all created these herbs and potions, all from Thailand, all organic, and they're medicinal. You know, they're qualified people that do this. It's not a Thai massage. It's not a standard Thai massage that these ladies are doing on me. And I'm aching today. I can tell you what shocked me was that the more she worked on my stomach, the shooting pains up my right ear, my back. And then I thought, oh my goodness, it is. So the more she penetrated, the more they just worked on my stomach, which is aching, by the way. I could feel all the pain release in my coccyx bone, in my back, my left side, which is my weak side. Like me walking, I feel like I'm twisted. It isn't. I'm balanced. My strength in my left leg is back. The Muay Thai kicking inflammation that I've had, that's all gone. And I've been working with Annie for nearly every week. And she's just been working on lymphatic drainage, balancing me, osteo, physio, deep tissue, and groin and anal massage. What am I talking about? Anal. I mean, in Europe, you just don't. People will not work around your anus, and it's so sensitive, and there's so many sensories. And before I went to Annie, I thought I was having a prolapse. Even when I was having sex, I thought, gosh, I can feel like my insides coming out of my bum. I know I'm being very personal, but I want to tell you, that's all gone. And she sort of did me a natural prolapse, just everything sucking back in, and worked around there and in my groin and the intestines and the detoxing and the balancing. The energy that I have, back to me. Because you can think, it's menopause. Well, yes, but mine was, I'm just sleeping for hours and waking up exhausted. So the energy I've got is amazing. I'm off to Vietnam tomorrow, Hua Hin. First trip. that I'll go away with so much energy in about 3 years, and also pain-free. I've been pain-free. Today I'm aching. I feel numb here, irritation. That's a weak spot that I've already had for a long time, most of my life. But this, I've just had a massive 3-hour detox gut health, right? Working on my stomach. Over 50 herbs. Watch the video. It's incredible. The salt that's white, you can hear it crackling like popcorn in the background. And they cook that for 15 minutes. It goes grey. And then that's that little pot that's on top of my stomach, along with those herbs. And then heated stones. I mean, my stomach is aching this morning. And I'm walking because I've just been sitting down way too long. And the part of the reason was that because I was in so much pain and exhausted. Look, menopause is hard, but this is all to do with gut health. Tamarine. I will show you all the natural medicines they're giving me to detox the stomach inside. I mean, these ladies are godsends, because they did say I've got like an old ulcer in my left breast, in my stomach. But with all this, they said that'll just break it down and get rid of it in the body. Gallbladder, you got a gallbladder problem? These ladies, Thai herbs, you don't need to get an operation. She said they just will naturally come out. You know, you've got to understand that we're so conditioned in the West. Just go to the doctor, go to the pharmacy, and it's a quick fix. Gut health. Fast food is a killer. Takeaway is a killer. I travel all around the world. So yeah, you know, I will drop in at a KFC, or just getting food from takeaways that I don't know how they're cooked. Even in Thailand, don't be fooled. A lot of sugar in the juices. If you're asking for a juice here in Thailand, then make sure just say no sugar. Opt for a coconut. It's fantastic natural rehydration. So over 50 herbs. I put it on my stomach. She measured me. I lost 3 inches after the treatment. But it is an experience. The wellness, the feng shui. I mean, this would cost thousands and thousands of euro back in the West or in Australia. But I don't even know if anyone in the West is doing it. And what an experience, supporting local skilled women, their commitment to me to really work my gut health. And listen, Hua Hin is God's waiting room. There are so many overweight people here. They're in their 60s and 70s. And they're living their best life here, I can tell you that. But the overeating, we all overeat, and then that wretched drug that my friends are on, and yeah, they've lost 3 stone or 30 kilos. But again, it's just another quick fix. You see it in Hollywood, the lollipop models, Adriana, Demi Moore, Nicole Kidman. They're all looking gaunt and unhealthy, and that's just quick fix. Zombac. It's a zombie, I can't even pronounce it, but it's a zombie drug. I'm going to talk about it. They just look like zombies. So here in Hua Hin, the links are below. Watch the video as well. It is, let's say it doesn't work, right? But it is working because I can feel it. What an experience. Having 50 Thai herbs on you, and then Thai salt and alcohol, and then they're literally lighting up your stomach. They're lighting up the herbs. You'll see it, watch it. Like, for mental health, that was amazing. Even if it was a placebo, but I'm telling you, it works. Or even if it's just psychologically shifting the air in your stomach, shifting your mindset. What's wrong with that, right? We all get sold a lie in the West over and over. You go to the pharmacy, you go to the doctor, you're all being sold a lie. You are what you eat. You are what you live. And stress. I mean, I'm it's age, it's menopause, but I'll stress over stupid things that are not even happening. I did a Bentley Bentayga. Okay, it was one of Britain's worst storm November. That was so stressing for me. In fact, I got out of that Bentayga due to the stress and the anxiety. I could hardly walk. Your gut, if you've got a back problem and you've got a bloated gut and your gut is full of air, it's your stomach that's causing the aching in your pelvic, the aching in your back. And the more she worked, the shooting pains on my coccyx and my lower back was phenomenal. And then I could just feel it all relaxing, because your stomach, when it's firm and when it's tight, is pulling on all these organs. And yes, you are what you eat. So 50 herbs. I put the link below for the video. Watch it. Listen to what she's saying. I'll put in the link. If you end up going here, just mention my name, because I'm not getting paid for this. I'm paying them to do it. But don't have this, it'll be okay. Especially my generation. I'm 54. My goodness, I'm 54 soon. And we were just never with the hair and the makeup and the pampering, right? And all these chemicals that you're putting on, all this Temu, Shein fashion, they're chemicals. Fragrances, they're chemicals. Masks, they're chemicals. Strip it back. Your body tells you what it needs. Hey, this is Gracie Opulanza. Kabunka. Banida and Annie have saved my life. Like, people that saw me when I came to Hua Hin 2 months ago thought I've been in a car accident. That's how bad I was. She's doing it well. Take your trainers off, feel the sand. Feel the sand, connect to Mother Nature. And in Italy, they picked up my gut health, but they gave no remedies. I mean, olive oil, Mediterranean diet, rosemary. But listen, coming to Thailand, drop me a message DM, because I have had treatments that will blow your mind. It'll put the White Lotus to shame. Her treatment, and it's not a Thai massage, it's not a standard Thai massage. Thank you, ladies, I feel so good.